Okay, so I'm going to show you some of our new assistive technology that we tried over the summer and that we are going to be using for the school year. So the ones that we have are Snap and Read, which is kind of like Google Read and Write, but has some other features. Co-Writer Universal, which is word prediction, and then Word Bank Universal. So for this tutorial, I'm going to show you Snap and Read first. So what you need to do is go to snapandread.com, and there will be an invitation from me for students who are not in the summer program and any new students. And then I will invite teachers also, just so you have access to it. So I actually tried this over the summer when I was studying for my assistive tech eval, and I really liked it because you could change the voices, and I was using a British voice. So it has a lot of cool features. Some are similar to Read and Write, and some are different, which I think are really worthwhile. So once your students have accepted the link from me, then they will install it and add it to Chrome, which I can show you how to do also. So here's the tutorial of the different features of Snap and Read. Okay, so when you go up to your toolbar, the first thing you want your students to do is click this little gray puzzle piece where the extensions are. And so you want to make sure that any extension you're using has a blue puzzle piece next to it. And so my Snap and Read does, so that means it's pinned up to the top. If you don't want a massive bar of extensions like I have, then you would unpin it. So to use it, you click this button, it looks like a little crosshair, and you want to make sure that it's toggled on. And so you can also open PDFs right in Snap and Read, which is really helpful. And if you wanted to customize things, you can customize the voice, the speed, the pitch, how much they simplify words, and you can change colors and make it how you like it. Okay, so once it's on, you would hit play and it would read the story or read the passage to you. So this is really helpful, kind of like how we traditionally use Read and Write, history classes, English classes, science classes. The next feature, everything that you will use will show up over here, which is different than Read and Write, where it shows up kind of along the top. One feature that's different that I really like is the screenshot reader, where it will really highlight kind of a graph or a picture and read the text with it. That's great for science. It's great for history. It's great for anything where there's a picture or a chart, and you can even use it in math if we're thinking about kids who might need it for MCAS. Not that they would have this accommodation, but getting them to think about reading all of the information. This is a feature, the simplify one is one that I really like. So if you are reading a passage, if you're kind of following along in this Wikipedia article, it, as you're reading, will simplify it. So if you're kind of seeing where it says commemorate down here, then it says yearly recognition and celebration. So you can click on italicized words as you're going, and it will make it easier. So you don't have to go between a dictionary and lose your place. You can simplify it right in the moment, which is very helpful. This one's not as helpful because we don't have any kids where English is not their first language, but if you did have any English language learners, this translate, you can highlight a word and it will translate it right in the text for you. And then I like this capture feature because you can make outlines, organize information, and highlight text. Write, the article and the outline are all in the same window, which is really helpful. So again, we want to teach kids how to paraphrase, but you can highlight key information, have an outline, and it tells you right where it's from. This could be their Fred and they can say more about it, or this can be something that they can put right into a brain frame. So let me show you quickly how to use it in an actual text. Okay, so I have it enabled here, and if I wanted to read it, I would click this play button, and I would sort of highlight what I wanted it to read. And I don't know if it will work because we're recording, but it would read this.
It's been such a strange, lost summer. Camps and schools and activities have shut down during the pandemic, leaving kids and caregivers stuck at home and climbing the walls and sometimes the garden fences. With that in mind.
Okay, so it's not perfect. It does pause in weird places and you can change the accent. If I wanted to simplify it really quickly, see how it says widespread disease during pandemic, caregivers, etc. All right, and that's how you use Snap and Read.